So I'm on Michigan and Livernois right now, headed to Corktown. I'm coming from Dearborn, and this is uh, Detroit right here. And this isn't the nicest part of Detroit, and I think technically it's Southwest Detroit. And whenever you hear about a lot of the crime that goes on in Southwest Detroit, it's usually this part of Southwest Detroit, Michigan, Livernois. And I'm not saying like Mexican Town and Verner and all that. I'm not saying that they don't have the crime, but oh, look at that. It looks like the rise of the Phoenix right there. That looks pretty cool. But anyways, a lot of the crime that comes out of Southwest Detroit comes out of this area of Southwest Detroit. In Mexican Town, it has its crime, of course, but you can walk down Verner and not feel like you fell off the face of the earth or anything. So a lot of cool art through here. So there's a painting with people with masks. So we're not in the nicest area of Detroit. Well, in comparison to other parts of Detroit, this isn't probably the worst, but still not a nice area in general. But coming up soon is, I forget what freeway it is. You have to go over, and then you're in Corktown. But Corktown is quite nice. It's an old Irish town. I believe it's the oldest neighborhood in Detroit, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but it was established in like 1901, or I don't know. There's some history into it. Clark Park Street. So that's or Clark Park. It is Clark Street, but down there is Clark Park. So you take 4th Street to Clark and be right here on Michigan Avenue if you want to go to Corktown. You can also go down Verner under the train station if you want to go to Corktown as well. But another traffic light. Boy, oh boy. I am kind of in the middle of rush hour right here, so the traffic is not flowing that well. This is Grand Boulevard. That goes to 4th Street as well. You can go to Riverside Park by the Ambassador Bridge. That's pretty cool. But still not the nicest area of Detroit. We're still in the I don't know if they call them the green light district, where all the rough area, in the rough areas, they put green lights on as a reminder that the place is under surveillance. But I do want to show you Michigan Avenue in Dearborn, though, because that's a pretty vibrant downtown. And if you go farther into Dearborn on Schaefer, you'll find Arabic town, I like to call it, and it's a lot of Arabic food, a lot of Middle Eastern cuisine and culture. It's pretty cool. And then after that, if you go down Michigan Avenue, you'll find Henry Ford. The Henry Ford, the Ford headquarters, and it's pretty extravagant. Everything is everything down in Dearborn's Ford practically. So this is, I believe it is. Oh, this is 75, I believe. Yeah. So the Ambassador Bridge is right there. I don't know if you can see it right there, but anyways, once you pass over here, you'll see that it starts to become a little bit more vibrant. So this is Corktown now, and a little bit about Corktown is the Fords did buy up a lot of the property down here. So I know they bought parts of this. I know they bought the train station, if I remember correctly, and the train station looks great in comparison to what it did, 10 years ago. It used to be a dilapidated old piece of crap, but so there's a lot of cool little bars down here, and like I said, it's Irish town, old Irish town. During St. Patrick's Day, or the weekend before St. Patrick's Day, they have a parade down here. I don't know if they still do it since COVID, but There's Slow's Barbecue down here too, and every time I've tried to go, I've never been here before, and every time I've tried to go, they've been too busy, too long of a wait. So that's Slow's Barbecue. Has a good feel down here, nice vibrant feel. And I haven't eaten in a lot of these places around here. I haven't spent a lot of time in this part of Detroit, which I wish I would have. I remember the road used to be terrible down here, and actually this up here is an old brick road, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this road's not that nice, but this is a really old brick road right here, and this is from, I don't know, whenever they built it, but it's an old road. I wish I had more info on it, but the Corner Den. So this is where, up here, right here is where Tiger Stadium used to be. The old Tiger Stadium, built in 1901. A lot of history. And oh yep, Michigan and Trumbull. This is where we're at right now. And this is I go to McShane's sometime. That's a pretty good, nice little bar. Pretty good food. And but there's a lot of nice bars down here. Let me see, what bar is this? The Yard, Games, Tacos, Mercury bars down here. I didn't see it when I was driving by. Maybe I was too distracted, but over by the train station where we're just at, that's a good place to go to if you're trying to cut over and go to Mexican Town. That's a really good spot to do that. But oh, there's some new art right there, and but that's Corktown. I mean, like I said, I spent a large portion of the of the video at first on Michigan Avenue in Detroit, which, well, Corktown's in Detroit, but before you get into Corktown, it's not that nice of an area. So that's something to keep in mind when you're driving through to Corktown, you know, if you're in Dearborn or wherever. But yeah, that was Corktown. And if you like this video, then hit that like button and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video.